Well, a very good evening from Phuket, and tonight I've brought you over to an area known as Kalim. For those of you who have never heard of Kalim, it is on the northern edge of Patong, a very popular area, especially with the locals. So we're going to have a look around this area and you're going to find it very interesting. There's lots of places to eat. There's quite some number of very large hotels in this area as well, lots of restaurants and shops. So behind me we have a small, I guess you call it a beach area. Let's take a look. So as you can see there's quite a few people enjoying, well, the side of the beach, having some food and drink. Nat there waiting for me, and then we've got the coastline, a nice little beach here. It's not massive. Some more people there you can see enjoying the evening. We've got a nice restaurant just up there which we'll take a look at shortly, and then of course as you pan round, this here in the distance, the lights, is Patong of course. So as I say, we're going to take a look around, see what this area has to offer. Okay Nat, let's go and have a wander along the front. Come on, let's go. We'll go and find out. Bit crazy tonight, very popular. You're going to see a lot of people here. We're going to take a walk along this, which is the coast road. This leads to Kamalar Beach, if you follow it all the way along. Lots and lots of little places, little stalls, vendors, where you're going to be able to buy some food from. And we're literally 2 or 3 minutes from Patong on a scooter or in a car, so not very far at all. And as I say, there's a lot of large hotels. You can see them in the distance. I'm not going to walk all the way down this road because it is quite a long road, but we're going to have a look at this sort of area that we're in at the moment. Got somebody there selling fruit, mangoes and pineapples, and then what else have we got? Is this papaya, Nat? Yeah, papaya salad. And then the fish. Sorry, Cap. Cooking the fish. Lots and lots of people, as you can see, eating. I've just got to keep an eye on where I'm walking because we're actually walking in the road here. Let's just shorten this down. That's a bit better. I've got a kebab there. 80 baht kebab. Not bad. Very, very busy at this stall. It must be something good. Chicken, grilled chicken. Oh. And I'm guessing papaya salad as well. And then what have we got? Some more stalls. Chicken skewers, dim sum. Great little place to come and explore around here. If you're in Patong, you fancy getting out to the main area. As you can see, very, very busy. Of course, you've got some mini-marts and restaurants and places to eat on the other side of the road as well, if you don't fancy these little stalls. Got a burger buns, dinner sandwiches, I don't know what those are. Some salad stuff. Oh, this Chinese noodle spicy salad, this is what Nat likes. Nat normally eats a lot of that. More, some tables, some chairs, people eating. That's actually busier than I thought it was going to be. Nice little restaurant there, overlooking the sea. Now this is about 7:30 in the evening. Yeah, it's just after 22 minutes past 7. So we're coming up to 7:30 in the evening. What have we got here? Some noodle, not much left there by the looks of it. Everybody's out. More tables. So there's plenty of places to sit if you don't want to sit on the floor. Maybe bring a beach mat or something, but there are some tables and chairs. It just depends on, of course, what time you come and how busy it is. But I have seen it absolutely packed over here. So that's worth bearing in mind, especially later in the evening. A lot of people come and get some food and I mean, fried food paradise there. Lots of fried food. More. What are you having, Nat? Well, whatever. I don't want to go to the same shop again. We went to a shop in Patong a few days ago and we had a really, really nice papaya salad, I have to say. It was really delicious. And Nat's thinking she wants to go there, but of course I want to try somewhere else because I don't want to have to keep eating at the same places. I want to discover a few new places. But it was absolutely excellent. I did post the pictures in my group. Of course, if you've not joined my Facebook group yet, then please check out the description. All the details will be down there. So we've got to decide on where we're going to eat. Not sure where we're going to eat here from one of these smaller vendors, but I want to show you around Kalim first. It's not a massive area. It's a great place to come for street food, as you can see. Lots of choice. And then we have, once you leave all these small vendors, we've got some larger restaurants along here, lots of hotels running down this part of the coast road. And as I say, I'm not going to walk all the way down there because it is a fair old trek, but you've got some restaurants as well on both sides. There's, what's that restaurant called, the white one? I can't remember that. You know the restaurant just down there? It's all white. I can't remember the name. No, Nat can't remember it either. So if you know the name of it, stick it down in the comment section and help me remember because I can't remember it. So we're now going to walk back along the other side and take a look further past where the vendors were. And we're going to make our way across this road if we can. Let's cross over, Nat, if we don't get run over. I've got to keep an eye on what's around me. It's very difficult when you're trying to film, you're not paying attention to what's going on around you, and then of course somebody's liable, like the other night when I was doing the filming on Nanai Road, I nearly had a motorbike running to the side of me. To be fair, it wasn't the motorbike's fault, it was my fault because I'm not watching where I'm going. I'm trying to show the surrounding area on the camera, and of course I'm not looking to the side of me, and the motorbike don't know what I'm doing, so I'm trying to keep an eye on what's going on around me tonight because it is quite busy down here. But there you go, a better shot of all the vendors. So it's a great place to come down and get some street food, but it's not just about street food down Kalim. It's very popular with surfing. I know my friend Pete, he comes down here regular at certain times of the year because the coast here gets a lot of waves. So it's quite a popular area with the surfers, depending on the time of the year. Let's just show this restaurant. There's a downstairs and an upstairs, and a mini mart. Nearly had another bike there. So we've got a family mart, and then we're going to walk a little bit further towards Patong and show you what's down the other side past the vendors, because there's some very large hotels, some restaurants, some really nice restaurants running along this coastal road as well. Some are quite expensive, I'll be honest with you. I would recommend you check them out before you go and eat there, because a lot of the restaurants around this area are quite expensive. Check them out on Google and see what the reviews are like, because I know some of the restaurants, I'm not going to say any names because you have to be careful over here, but some of the restaurants have got very poor reviews. So pick wisely is what I'm going to say to you. Just be careful, because not all the restaurants are great. Even though they might look nice, they might have a nice view, but they may not be food-wise as delicious as you think. So sometimes these small vendors, they don't look very appealing, but the food that they produce is actually better than some of the restaurants. Oops, we've got a loose cover here in the road. So we're going to make our way back now, heading towards Patong, just a little way. As I say, I'm not going to walk the full length of Kalim because it's quite a big area. Well, it's biggish. Let's leave it at that. It's biggish. And then we've got a nice hotel. You can see just in front of me, all lit up. What's the name of this hotel? Do you know, Nat? This one here? I don't know. I don't think they've got a board. When we came past, I never noticed a board. So, but that's, again, if you know the answer to that question, comment down below. then we've got quite a nice restaurant on the right hand side as we're going up here. Very nice hotel. Not so easy to see in the dark, of course. It looks very, very nice. Beautiful view across the bay looking towards Patong. I wanted to get out last night, but it was raining unfortunately, and by the time it had stopped it was a bit too late. Let's just go and show you, oh mind you, I'll show you the beach on the way back because it runs all the way along here. It's not massive. We've got a little seafood place. What's the name of the hotel there, Nat? Huh? Resident Kalim Bay. Okay, we've got a small restaurant there. They're not very busy. Never Mind Bar and Restaurant. Interesting name. No prices on there, unfortunately, so I can't show you any prices. And they haven't got a menu outside. Disappointing. Then what we've got next door, pharmacy, massage shop, which is closed. What looks like, yeah, motorbike rental. They don't look like they're open. Don't know why that is. And then across the other side of the road, we have a really nice restaurant. Now, that looks nice. Got a menu outside. I might try and have a look at the menu on the way back from walking up. We're not going to walk all the way along because this road, I noticed as we were coming down, it's not that well lit. There's 7 there, 7-Eleven, so mini marts. You might be staying in this area because I know a lot of people do stay in Kalim. As I say, there's a high concentration of, I was going to say restaurants. There are some restaurants here, but a high concentration of hotels around here. So this is an area you could definitely be staying in. And that looks reasonably busy, that restaurant over there. And then what we have, massage shop, exchange. Let's just have a quick look at see what the exchange rates are. It's always good to see the exchange rates. I'm only going to run through them quick. 32.7 is the US dollar. And somebody's asked me about the Australian dollar today. 24.3 at this one. Pound 42.7. I'm going to do one more, the euro, if I can find it. The euro is, I think that's it, 35.50. Oh, yeah. I took with all the things on it. Sorry, cab. And then behind where I'm standing now, we've got another hotel. And then across the road we've got, I think it's another restaurant. There's a bar area I can see, and then what looks like steps down or steps inside. So, yeah, food and drink, seafood, desserts. And then, as I say, I'm not going to go too far up here because it's not, no thank you, Cop and Cap, no. Another hotel behind me, the Patong Lodge Hotel. And then another restaurant here. But after this point, the road goes very dark and I think my camera is going to really struggle. So I'm not going to walk any further. Let's just go to the top of the hill and then we're going to try and cross over. And then take a walk back down to where we started. And that will give you some idea. I'm not quite sure what that place is across there. Patong Sunset Villa, okay. It might be accommodation. Is that accommodation, Nat? Yeah, could be, villas. And then this road will take you, yeah, I can see on my camera, it's very dark down there. The lighting's very poor. There's no point in walking down there now because I'm not going to be able to get any good shots there, which is a bit of a shame because it runs along the coast and there's some really nice views looking towards Patong there. So let's try and cross over now where we can. Here, let's get over. I'm going to do the old run before the motorbike comes. Not there in the middle of the road. So we do have some places along here. I don't know whether you can see this on the camera. That's the beach. I can't read the second because it's not lit up. The sign isn't lit up, so I can't read what it says. Very dark. There is some select accommodation around here. So we've got a restaurant there. Let's have a look. That one's not very busy. Buy two, get one free. Okay, so you've got to buy two on that one and get one free. Ah, they're busy up there, not here. So obviously that must be overlooking the beach area, I would imagine. So what have we got here? We've got some appetizers, 180, 200, more Thai dishes, 120, 180, 150. I'm only going to skip through it. 150, 180, 150, 180. So fish, more dearer, 400 there, I can see. We've got prawn, squid, crab, again prices anywhere from 200 up to 400. Salads, pork, egg, duck, desserts, and the lady's coming over, thinks I'm going to eat. Swaddy car? Swaddy car? Okay, cop and car. So there you go, a few ideas, a few prices. It looks busy inside, but not. They've got two areas, one closer to the road. And we're going to make our way back to this restaurant down here. Have a quick look on the menu, give you some idea. You can see quite a few people in there eating. So, I don't know. Price-wise, we have, okay, I've got no prices on these. Oh, they're set dishes. So 169, 299. We've got, okay. So there's some sets. There's some 139, 150, 120. So a little bit of a mixture of prices there. So yeah, we've got some more here. So we've got things on there for 120 upwards, I guess. But it looks popular. There's a few people in there, that's for sure. I've just got to keep an eye on where I'm walking because, as you can see, literally I am walking in the road. So you need to be very careful if you're walking around here. And it's quite a busy road here. But it's a nice area, whether it's evening time or daytime, to come and have a nose around. As I say, there is a small beach, as you can see here. It's not too bad. It's even lit up at night, which is quite nice. In the daytime, it make a change from the main Patong beach. If you don't want to go too far outside of Patong, then maybe Kalim is going to be a nice little spot. There's a lovely viewing point here in Kalim. Well, there was, but of course, the situation over the last 2 years, it hasn't been used. And the last time I visited it, unfortunately, it was in a little bit of a state of disrepair. But I think, from what I've seen online, it's slowly starting to come back, and the people that run it are now obviously tidying it up and making it nice again. So I'm going to visit that and cover that, and that's only probably 5 minutes from where I am now, where I'm standing, the Kalim viewpoint. But it's very, very nice there. It's got some fantastic views of Patong Bay, so that might be something you want to have a look at. And there is a restaurant. It wasn't open when I last visited it, but it may well now have reopened back up, and it'd be a lovely spot to go and have maybe some lunch, a few drinks, and just take in the fantastic views there. As I say, I will try and cover it in the next month or so, depending on whether, of course, it's fully opened or not. There's somebody there, got a little table. I don't know whether you can make that out, sitting on the beach, just down there with a table. Two people having, I don't know whether it's beers or food and beer, or just beers. I'm not quite sure. It might be even Thai whiskey. And then, of course, how well you can see across there, I don't know, but that is, of course, Patong. I will come and visit this area in the daytime and cover it in the daytime. But a lot of these food vendors, there's a few here in the daytime, but there's more in the evening time. Well, I'm not going to make this video too long because, as I've said, it's not a massive area, Kalim, but it's definitely worth coming and exploring, finding out what's in this area, or maybe even looking at some of the hotels, because Kalim has got some very nice hotels on offer, so it's worth checking out on the various websites for booking hotels. Have a look. If you see an area called Kalim, then you know exactly where we're talking about, because obviously it's that area that we're in currently. Now don't forget to go and check out the description. All my social media links, as always, will be down there. Any comments, feedback, you know where to leave them, down in the comments section. Well, as always, I'd like to say thanks for watching the video, and until next time, you take care, and I'll catch you on the next one.